Alright guys, I just want to make quick video on how you can do payment integration with Stripe payment integration with Android. Uh, I will provide this blog link in the description. You can just read it through it. I think every code is here. Now let me just show you a little bit explanation and the demo of the app. So basically we have one activity, only one activity, that is checkout activity Java. And if you go to this XML file, I have one XML file. Just ignore all this pager. This is my project, so only this checkout activity and this XML part, then I'll explain you. Okay, so what happened here is okay, yeah, before that you need to create account for the Stripe. You can just go to stripe.com and you can create a new account and get the API key from come back to in developer and API key. There you will get the developer key for this publishable key and secret key here. Okay, now you can check all the transaction here. I have done some transaction on this as well. Okay, this is just demo, and this is where I start writing the blog. So I am referring from this type documentation integration builder that accept a payment over here. So for front end I'm using Java, Android, and for backend Node. Don't worry, server side code will be like 20-30 line of code. It's pretty simple, and for that you need to download Node.js as well. Okay, these are the requirement, and now we'll start from here. So what we have to do, we have to create new XML this thing, a new activity, and in XML you can just copy paste this code, or what you can do here is add one cut input widget. Okay, yeah, speaking of which, and make sure you have to import this dependency as well, this one. Okay, HTTP and JSON and then Stripe. This three is important. Rest forget about the other. This three is the important. I have already mentioned in this blog as well. As if you go on the top, okay, yeah, this three dependency over here. Okay, so once you add, then in the XML file you can add this cut input widget, then you will get this, and then pay option, payment pay button, and this is just image and this some random price. So we are going to do 60 rupee transaction, or else we can make it $70. Okay, $70. Cool. Now what you have to do is come back to checkout activity Java and make sure this should be your Node.js URL. So for that I have created new project over here in my app, and you have to write npm init and you will get this Node.js project, index, package, and this one. So if you open this index and package, you will get this. And index.js, this is our part. You can just copy and paste it, or you can type it manually. This is our side, and if you click on the package.json, this is the dependency. Here we have only two, that is express.js and then Stripe. Using this dependency we are building this Node.js project, and now when you run this project you can do Stripe payment as well. But I already deployed this Node.js project in this URL, which is in HTTPS Stripe app backend hero code. So my point is, this two code is already available in the backend somewhere in the server. You can do it, and I'll make video on that some other time. Okay, so now we got the backend URL. Now what we have to do is we have to declare all this variable which we used, card widget, button, and all. Then what you can do here is you can create a object for the Stripe, and then in that you have to pass publishable key. As you can see, you are saying the publishable key over here. Then what you can do is you can call this start checkout function, and this is a function, whatever the parameter you are passing, currency USD, and how much amount. So amount in our case is $70, I guess. Yeah, $70, and this whole code will run. Okay, and we are sending request to create payment intent. As you can see, create payment intent. So what it will do, it will come to this code. Where is that code? Create payment intent. As you can see, this is the code for create payment, and this will communicate with the Stripe and then calculate money, pay the and all this thing that we do. But here in this part, what we are trying to do is we are trying to get the ID. So what you will do, it will call this HTTP and in the payback call. But you will get when the request is success, it will call where is that function? Over here on payment success, you will get payment intent secret, client secret. It is a string, so you will get this. Now you got payment intent client secret. Now you can do the transaction. So to do transaction, what we are going to do, we are going to click on the pay button. So that time when you click on the pay button, we are passing pay intent secret, client secret also, as you can see. Then it will start payment, and what it will happen, it will call on this activity result. This will call once the payment start, and it will call this function on payment result. Whether payment is successful or not, we will get inside this callback. So if it is success, this function will call, or if it is error, this will call. So in my case, I'm just logging it. If it is successful payment, on success payment, you'll get the JSON format data, or here we are displaying in the alert also. Okay, that's all guys. And now this is how it will work. And before that, you need to make sure few things here. And to do that, if you are getting error while you are trying in emulator or real device, you have to add this code, network security config @XML. You have to configure network security. If you click on this, you have to create new XML, and then you have to add this code here. Okay, so what we are trying to say is accept this URL also. So when you call your, if you go on top, URL from here, as you can see, this is the local URL. It will accept this URL as well, so you won't get error. But if you already deploy your backend this server code in this Heroku, then you don't have to add this network and all this thing. Okay, I think that's all guys. So if you run the app, let me run the app. And let me open my Visor over here, view. Okay, as you can see, our app is running and price is 70, and I'm going to do transaction, and this is a dummy card for test purpose. So 42424242424242. Okay, then some date, you can CVV, then some postal code. You can give any code here, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, then when I click on the pay, as you can see, we got the payment back here. So if you check, if you come down, you will get status is success. And if you check dashboard for this Stripe, let me just refresh this. As you can see, this is a 70 amount, and but $2 they are charging fee or something like that, I don't know. So this is the net amount here. As you can see, we did some transactions, 70 bucks. Okay, so now same thing. If you come now, right now we are discussing about the test, but if you use what do you call live, then you have to just trigger this, toggle this to live, so it will go to live. Okay, that's all, as simple as that. Now to sum up, it's very simple. All you need is one Node.js. You have to install Node.js, and you can just read this blog. I have already explained everything in the blog, where you have to add this dependency, then this activity class file. Then after that, we have to change the XML code here, and this is how you can create server-side code. So npm init, then you have to install Express and Stripe. Then this JSON should look like this, package.json should look like this, and server-side code. And yeah, one more thing, here in the Stripe you have to provide your secret key, which is coming from here, this key. I'm not going to reveal this, but this secret key token here. Okay, then I think that's all. So let me just go back here. Yeah, that's all. You have to provide this, then you can run the app, and it will you will get this. But while doing so, if you are doing in emulator, make sure you add this code as well. This will allow this URL, and this URL is nothing, it's an emulator URL. This is not some random URL. Even you are supposed to use the same URL as well. Okay guys, thank you, and make sure you add internet permission also. Thank you guys, see you in the next one.